Nice, just what I wanted. I'm starving too, so maybe I should get myself something to eat.
Finally, with some relief over finding a store, my step grows lighter. That's when the lights ahead suddenly go out.
Don't tell me they're closed. What kind of convenience store isn't open 24/7 these days?
Dude, the Infinite Tsukiyomi has just been casted? No, that's not right. It's not just the convenience store. All the streetlights and lights in the houses have all gone out as well. And somehow the people that I saw inside the store have all vanished too. Even more strange, it didn't get pitch black out. Everything's illuminated in a hazy red light. Is this fog?
What the hell?
There's something familiar about the sight of this town suddenly falling silent. It's not quite right to call it nostalgic, but it's just like that crazy thing that should have stopped 3 years ago. The dark hour. Talk about deja vu. The first time I experienced the dark hour back then, I was in a convenience store. Akihiko-senpai rescued me that time.
Oh, there you are, Junpei.
A voice from behind me makes me turn around and I see a girl dressed all in pink. Is that Yuka-tan? What's gotten into her? She's dressed rather odd, but there's no mistaking her voice. Oh, is this Shadow Yukari? Yuka-tan stops a short distance away from me and glares. She looks ticked. Is it because I left the station after she told me to wait there? Even then, she seems way too angry.
Hey, Yuka-tan! I'm making an effort at least, so... But hey, Mitsuru-senpai's gone missing? What's going on?
Man, she's really ticked. Steady, Junpei? Okay. When you're pitching to a real hard case, you need to throw outside the strike zone just to test the waters. Are you just thinking baseball analogies now? That's what you do? Throw them off their game and see how they react, right? Yeah, I'm a genius.
So, you look great, huh? Is that your, feather pink outfit? Are you doing an autograph tour out here? Come meet the Feathermen.
I tried throwing my best curveball, but she still looks just as mad. Oh, crap.
You never shut up, do you? You're nothing but a minor character. A mook, a minion, a loser. Just die and let the world have your body back?
My goodness, this has to be evil Yukari.
Hey, what? Aren't you being crueler than usual?
Ugh! It's time for your punishment! Bring on the ring!
Yeah. Yo, Junpei's ult time, lads? Yuka-tan suddenly raises one hand as she delivers that cheesy line. With that, 4 red pillars fall from the sky and stab into the ground around us, forming a fighting ring. I don't know what's going on, but this suddenly feels really dangerous. I place my bag on the ground. I then pull out my favorite bat and take a cautious stance.
You're a quick learner for an idiot. No wonder you're a member of the Shadow Operatives.
I look around in search of the source of that voice and see a television dangling from a telephone pole with a... What is that? A round body, a doofy hat, a cape, and a cane? Is this some local station cartoon mascot that I don't know about? He's saying something about a General Teddy. What, that's his name? And why would a TV be hanging from a pole like that?
Who the hell are you? I don't know what's going on, so you better explain yourself. If this is some prank show, it's not funny.
You really are a yappy idiot. Now let's begin Operation World Destruction. I mean, the one-on-one P-1 Climax.
P-1 Climax?
I'm not in the mood to drag this out, so I'll just give a short rundown. The rules are simple. Win and you get to move on. Lose and you're stuck here.
Huh? You mean I have to fight Yuka-tan?
Oh, you really are a pain in the ass. If you're not gonna do this, then hurry up and die. Here we go! Persona!
A gust of wind blows and I recognize Yuka-tan's persona before me. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Not only are we fighting, but we're doing it with our personas! This doesn't make any sense. I don't even have my evoker with me. But when I look back at Yuka-tan, she's already got her bow drawn and pointed at me. Oh man, she's completely ready for this.
Whoa, hold on, Featherpink. We can talk this out. I mean, you shouldn't be pointing that at people. Ah!
My desperate plea is in vain, and Yuka-tan shoots an arrow at me with no hesitation. I manage to dodge away just in time. Nice aim. I mean, wait!
Stop moving around, Junpei. Just give up now and let me kill you.
What the heck did I do to deserve this? Looks like I'm just gonna have to run. While avoiding the arrows raining down on me, I start a mad dash towards the train station.
Ow! What the heck?
That's what I said! Only the victor can leave the area. Now hurry up and get this fight started!
It really annoys me that this arena host isn't looped whenever it happens in the Ultimax story. It just stops and then resets. Well, I mean, that's technically being looped, but I mean looped properly. I reach out to where I hit something, and sure enough, there's an invisible wall there. I guess I can't go beyond those red pillars. Does this mean that I'm seriously in trouble here?
I hope you're prepared. Face me, evildoer. You're no match for Feather Pink. Strike out batter.
Strike out batter? What the heck does that mean? Did I get promoted from a generic bad guy to a villain out of the blue? Well, I guess I'll just have to fight a bit and pray that it's enough to knock Yucatan back to her senses.
Yeah. Desperate times call for desperate measures. How dare you, Featherman? I, Lord Junpei, will strike you down.
Here we go.
Final. Fight.
It's batting time. Yo, I like it. Smooth. I'm spinning. Stop that. Stop that. Look at the way he walks. I love it. Look at that. Yeah, on my way to steal your girl. So close. All right, let's see it.
Oh, this macho glory. Perfect swing.
What a homer. I like it.
The Mook wins! Keep that up and keep winning!
Oh yeah, so like, not only is it minorly different, obviously it's majorly different, because Yukari was supposed to be defeated by... Yukari's evil one was supposed to be defeated by Rize at the tower saving Fuka in the Persona 4 story, so. Very different.
Who are you calling a mook? Wait, Yucatan!
Please tell me that Junpei thinks he just killed Yukari. The red pillars shatter and Yucatan suddenly starts melting away like a black piece of candy. Just then, what looks like golden grains of sand fly up into the air and flow across the sky. That costume guy on the monitors disappeared. Does that mean the invisible walls I ran into are gone now too? Maybe?
Oh, what was that just now? Wasn't a dream, right? I slept a ton on the train after all.
I pinch myself and look around. Ow! The lights are still out in the city and there's no one around. Could this really be the dark hour? The way that Yucatan disappeared seems familiar too.
Was that a shadow?
Then, was that a fake Yucatan? The convenience store's lights went out, right around midnight, I think. Past midnight, it reminds me of the dark hour that was our battlefield 3 years ago. Battlefield words.
Did the dark hour come back?
At the stroke of midnight, the world seemingly stops in time, and the world becomes a place where only Persona-using people like us can move around. During that time, people disappear and shadows show up instead. Normal people don't even notice that this time exists. At the very least, the situation sure looks a lot like the dark hour.
But wait a sec. How'd I use my persona without an evoker?
Those with potential like us are able to summon personas by resolving ourselves to death, but in order to acquire the trigger for such resolve, we usually use these things called evokers that are shaped like guns. But during that fight, I was able to summon my persona, trigonometry, just by thinking about it in my head. This feels like it's more dangerous than the dark hour. If that's the case, then could the disappearance of Mitsuru-senpai and the rest be related to this phenomenon?
Is that General Teddy guy behind this? We'd better step barefully.
Die, Junpei. Shadow Yukari was right. That costume dude told me to keep winning, but I don't know anything about this town. Well, just standing around here isn't gonna do me any good, so I guess I should head back to the station for now. That's where the real Yucatan told me to wait.
Let's see here. Which way was it?
I start walking back the way I came, but something's obviously wrong. I mean, I don't think it took me this long to get from the station to the store, and it might just be because of the fog, but the street poles and streets look distorted. A maze that changes every time you look at it. That in itself reminds me of the past. Was that a girl who needs help? Was that Rize? I think that was Rize. Somebody might be getting attacked by something similar to that monstrous Yucatan. I mean, that monster that looked like Yucatan. If that really was a shadow, then there's no way I can ignore this. I'm the Shadow Operatives' lethal weapon, after all. I look towards where I heard the sound coming from and see a giant shopping center, like one you'd find in the suburbs. The sign says Junes.
Oh, hey, I know that store. Every day's great.
I don't remember that place from a moment ago, but I'm positive that I heard that girl's scream come from there. She needs me to rescue her. Yeah, I think that's Rize.
Hang on, I'm coming! Shadow Operative Junpei Iori is on the scene!
I force open the stuck automatic door with my hands and almost trip over a number of things while I run into the building. To be continued. Margaret? Headed to Inaba.
There appears to be quite a commotion.
Sister, I've been wondering since yesterday, but what is going on in the outside world?
I assume you must be the Velvet Room attendant for Persona 3 Portable, because people have said before that there's a male one for Persona 3 Portable. Good to meet you. I'll play Persona 3 Portable eventually, one day.
I believe you could say that those kids' ordeal is still continuing.
An ordeal, you say?
Yes. In other words, mankind's potential is being tested.
Potential? Sister, where might Elizabeth be right now? Abandoning the duties given to us by our master and going out into the outside world is normally forbidden to us. Why did Elizabeth go through all that just to head out into the outside world? I'm sorry. It was presumptuous of me to ask.
I suddenly feel thirsty. Do you feel like drinking a cola?
A cola, you say?
My, don't tell me that you don't know what that is.
Of course I do. Elizabeth told me about it. An ebon monster compressed into a metal cylinder, waiting for the moment its prison is released to spring into the eyes of the unwary spewing foam.
Quite. Well then, I task you with the acquisition of about 100 of these colas.
You want me to do this? But cola only exists in the outside world.
What is happening?
I merely ask for the cola. How and where you perform your task is at your discretion, even if it takes you into the outside world.
Sister,
Yes, what is it?
while I'm out, may I go see what's going on outside?
That would be none of my business. All I asked you to do is go on an errand for me. Shouldn't you hurry? Our master will be returning soon.
Yes, I'll go at once.
I guess it can't be helped that he's drawn to the outside world right now. This current aberrance in the outside world is centered on that red-haired guest, and Persona users have gathered to it, as if caught up in that fate. Even my heart races just thinking about it. It's troublesome having siblings so brimming with curiosity.
That was weird. I'm not really sure why that existed, but okay. Unforgivable insult. Oh no, Junpei. Oh, okay. Who to protect? So we have 3 options here. Dang, that's spoiled for choice. Spoiled for choice. I still got quite a bit to go. We're almost 1/4 of the way. Let's keep it moving with Ken. I want more Koromaru.
Another dead end.
I sigh for the umpteenth time that day, and Koromaru and I trade glances. While searching for that mysterious figure that appeared to look so much like Kikutsuki, we ended up on the Samagawa floodplain that flows through Inaba, the almighty Mountain Dew River. Unlimited gamer power. We went down the stairway in June-S without incident, but from there the town was shrouded in a red mist. Every path twisted like a maze, turning us away from the direction we wanted to go. Having gone for so long without finding any meaningful information, I was starting to worry a little. In any case, this entire situation, a town filled with red fog at the stroke of midnight, turning into another world, the appearance of another tower that looks just like Tartarus.
Careful, Koromaru. At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised if we ran into shadows.
Koromaru seems to nod. Still, this really is like the Dark Hour. It never truly ended. While I had been living my life in peace like a child, the world was still in danger. And I was left out in the cold.
Why didn't anyone tell me anything? I'm definitely strong enough to fight beside everyone else. Being removed from the unit just because of my age isn't fair. Right? Who's there?
I shout out at the fog, and a dark shape nonchalantly walks out of the mist towards us. Koromaru begins to growl.
And you're irritated about it. Is that me?
The shape turns out to be two figures, me and Koromaru. It's like looking into a mirror.
What's the meaning of this? Even if you try to deceive us with those appearances, it's no use.
I feel a wave of malevolence from the shadow that took my form. I ready my spear and take a fighting stance. I'm not deceived. This is definitely an enemy.
Being a child only on the surface, peaceful only on the surface, friends only on the surface. Aren't such things only nuisances? Shut up! I know how you feel because I'm you. Or to be more precise, I'm a perfect copy based on everything there is to you. That's why I can tell what you're thinking, what dissatisfies you, and how much you desire to fight. So what? What does what I'm thinking have anything to do with you?
I can't help but raise my voice at what the other me says. It's as if he can see straight into my heart and say exactly what hurts me the most. I can feel my hands trembling in agitation. I have to calm down. That thing isn't me.
It does involve me. I mean, you want to fight, don't you? Then we have the same objective. What? Persona.
Man, Ken's persona sure is something.
Crap!
Koromaru's sharp barking brings me to my senses. The enemy appears to have summoned a persona, one exactly like mine, Kalanemi. It attacks, striking directly at me. I read that backwards. It's too close. I can't dodge.
Look out, kid!
My man!
Oh.
What am I doing? I need to focus. I desperately try to sort out what just happened. Somebody tall jumped in front of me. Did he protect me? The person who was struck dead on by the persona's attack falls heavily to his knees. I'm instantly reminded of another time, when someone else died protecting me. I've made the same mistake again.
Damn it! Hey kid, what are you walking your dog around here for? Such a goddamn adorable dog, too.
This is why Kanji is one of the best characters in Persona.
Huh?
That wasn't what I meant to say. Hurry up and find somewhere safe. Things are dangerous here right now.
No one can resist Koromaru's luscious fur, Kanji.
You're...
I stare dumbfounded at the man who shielded me. This must be Kanji Tatsumi, one of the Inaba Persona users described in the files I went over during the helicopter flight. He still seems okay. That's a relief. Actually, he appears to have a lot of energy to spare. He must be really tough.
Kanji-kun, here comes another! Sukuna Hikuna, go!
Oh, Kanji and Naoto were out on a date. That's cute. The sound of a heavy collision echoes across the floodplain. The fake Koromaru tried to attack Kanji-san, but it was hit by the persona of another person who came running towards us through the fog. That's Naoto Shirogane, another Persona user in Inaba.
Kanji-kun, you were being reckless again. Are you alright?
Naoto, grab the kid and get out of here. I'll take care of this.
Bravery and recklessness are not the same thing. We'll do something about this.
Naoto-san turns to face me. Does this person know about me?
You're Ken Inaba, a member of the Shadow Operatives Emergency Special Suppression Unit, correct? And you're Koromaru-san. Please lend us your help. We want to return this town to its normal state.
Huh? Shadow Operatives? Are you a Persona user too? Wait, does that mean the dog's got a Persona too?
I know, right? It's so awesome!
Looks like we have some more shitty guests. Fine. Whatever, just hurry up and make a decision. Which of you is fighting me? Oh, you don't have to fight, but your captured companions are having their powers drained, and things may become irreversible if you don't hurry.
What? What are you doing to them?
Who knows? Why don't you find out for yourselves? In any case, bring on the ring.
When the other me raises his spear into the air, 4 shining pillars fall from the sky to surround us, glowing faintly.
Yeah, a barrier. Indeed. It must mean that unless we fight and win, we won't be able to proceed any further.
Oh good, you understand. That makes things easier. This will be a one-on-one battle. Can we start fighting already? I can't wait any longer.
My man's literally lying. Even if I choose Naoto or Kanji, it's gonna be Ken and Koromaru. It's either a 2-on-2 or a 2-on-1.
Cut the bullshit, you fake. You just said it was one-on-one, so what's with the dog?
Kanji, you're so smart.
What, this? The mud hardly counts. He's just a weapon after all.
I will slaughter you. Kanji-san and Naoto-san are standing between me and this double as if to protect me. I step forward past them. I'd been too naive. Yeah, that's right! That's right! You make fun of Koromaru, you get what you deserve! Not only did I let this thing's words deceive me, but I let myself make the same mistake I had before. Even worse, it just called Koromaru nothing more than a weapon. It's been a while since I last felt this emotion. I can't let this go unpunished.
I had been too conceited. I didn't understand anything at all.
Ken-kun?
Naoto, don't butt into this. Comes a time when a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Kanji continues to be one of the greatest characters in Persona history!
Ken, huh? I got your back, so settle this for yourself.
It's a bromance I didn't know I needed in my life, until just now. Kanji-san takes a seat on the ground. Naoto-san sees this, then holsters her gun and nods to me. Ha! They're so awkward. But I'm thankful for their kindness right now.
Thank you. I will win this. Let's go, Koromaru.
As I raise my spear, the image of someone standing protectively in front of me resonates within. From back then and again just now. The shadow that looks like me stands before me. If I defeat it, I wonder if I'll be able to change. Life will change.